Let's talk.
So how do we buy house before we even have the old house on the market? So there are so many options people don't even know exist. So if you have an existing home and you have a hefty equity, which a lot of people today do,
Yes.
we can start shopping as long as your income, right, qualifies for 2 purchases.
Correct.
So we go out, we buy the brand new dream home with the bare minimum down payment.
Yes.
And then once we have accepted contract, once we are under contract, moving to the table, we can list the house, sell it, make hefty equity, and what do we do with the money? What is that all called? What does that work like?
So in that scenario, what we're talking about here is recasting that loan. After you sell that home, your original home, you can recast, go to your servicer and say, I have a big block of money I've come into and I'd like to recast my loan.
Yeah.
Right, so at that point, you go to your lender and you say, this is what I'd like to do. They will at that point apply that money to your principal, and your payments will get recalculated.
Yeah.
They'll go down. Your interest rate will stay the same, and they'll restart the 30-year clock at that point in time, but your payments go down, and it's a good way to lower your payments with a large equity payment.
Well, and it expedites paying it off.
It does.
Let's talk about the golden rule nobody knows. If you make 1 extra payment a year, how many years of mortgage do you save?
You turn a 30-year mortgage into a 15. So this is something I personally do. My personal mortgage, I take my principal payment, I divide by 12, and I make my monthly payment and plus 1/12 of the principal amount, and every year. And that takes my mortgage payment and turns it from a 30 to a 15.
And you shave it instead of having high 15 years or rate. Those are pretty steep right
And
now.
the amount of interest you'll save is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, something to know. So if people want to reach out to you and ask any mortgage question, what's the number to call?
513-513-5899.
And
We'll
once-
always have 4 or 5 people ready to answer that call anytime.
And once they pre-approve to go shopping, you know how to find us.
Let's make it happen.
Cheers.